Every morning, pupils of Poalarido D Basic School in the Tatale-Sanguli District gather for assembly in front of their new classroom block.
Great.
Good morning, teachers. Good morning, friends. We are the best champions. So
Moments later, they file into classrooms that have transformed their learning experience. Spacious rooms with adequate desks. The contrast is striking. Just a few meters away, the old classroom block still stands. Cracked mud walls slowly giving way. Large openings expose the interior to the elements. Beneath the rusting roof, wooden stakes planted into the ground support long planks that once served as seats for pupils.
The old place, actually, it was too bad because if you see the pavilion there, it was not floored, and the sitting place wasn't available, and the other things, the equipment, it wasn't there. Where to store our learning materials, it wasn't there. It was too bad for we the teachers and the students.
For nearly a decade, head teacher Samson Manchin watched children learn in these conditions. Today, he says the most visible change is not only the new classroom block, but the growing number of children now coming to school.
It has really helped because the enrollment has improved. Because at first we were having about 137 children at first, but now that we move into the new building, we have about 268 children or learners, which shows that the attendance have improved because of the new environment we are now living in. If I bring these fingers and these fingers, if I add them, that will be what? 9. Please, if you know, you raise up your hand.
Among those benefiting is 14-year-old Ernestina Nkmalem. She wants to become a nurse.
The assessment is there. Because even if you are not teaching, the way children will be expressing themselves, this shows that the old thing and the new thing is not the same. Now, whenever we are teaching, you see, children now have their what? They now have their seats comfortably, where to put their books and where to write on. They now have. But at first, they have to what? To put books on their tie before they can write. But now they now have their comfortable what? Places. And we the teachers too, we have a whiteboard and a blackboard. Wherever you want, you can teach. But first, we didn't have that privilege.
My brother, what is this? Snake, clap for him.
Teacher Joseph Tanga says the improved environment is helping pupils engage more actively during lessons.
And very small ways. When they commissioned this place and then we came here, the children also say, hey, this school will also enter the school there and learn new things. So they came, and then for the cooperation and then the co-op, very, very, very good. They are doing the cooperation, the attendance and everything. They don't joke.
The classrooms are brighter, the desks are adequate, and pupils are more eager to come to school.
The structure is very, 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 very conducive. It's very, very nice, and the place too is very, very comfortable. When they built this one, the children appreciate. Even the paint itself made the children love to also enter to these premises and then be our children for us to teach them, our learners.
The new classroom block was constructed after concerns about conditions at the school were highlighted through JoyNews' Crumbling Start series, supported by the CLARE project, implemented by School for Life. Community members engaged duty bearers and pushed for action.
During the Schools of Shame and the Crumbling Start, we identified these critical issues and highlighted them to the public. The duty bearers have also seen it. And then continuous follow-ups by these citizen groups to follow up on the duty bearers, on the promises, on the pledges they are making to address these critical gaps. Going around this time around, we've seen that progress has been made. We will talk about the Poalarido in the Tatale-Sanguli District, where there's now a befitting school class infrastructure and then adequate, at least, desks for the learners to sit on.
The transformation at Poalarido demonstrates what can happen when communities are supported to speak up and demand better education. But while the classrooms have changed, some challenges remain. The school has only 2 teachers serving 8 classes, and community leaders are pushing for inclusion in the school feeding program to help keep children in school throughout the day.
Look at the big school like this, and we are only 2 teachers handling the school from KG1 to P6. 8 classes, and we are only 2.
Most of the children, they are still small. Then when they come by break time 10, for them to go to break and come back. Some will go, they will not come back. Then next morning, if you ask them, they will tell you when they went, they didn't cook. Because of that, they were there to cook and eat for themselves. Then it's good, like if we have feeding program for the school, it will help. Because most of the children, anytime they will come, they won't go back, and that will help in our teaching and learning. Hammer, we two hammer, we all do the same.
For now, the children of Poalarido are learning in an environment that encourages them to come to school, and for a community that waited years for a proper place to learn, that change is already being reflected in the growing number of children filling these classrooms every day. Emmanuel Dzivenu, JoyNews, Tatale-Sanguli District, Northern Region.
Then let's clap for ourselves.